wanna say that all I want is you now. Maybe we can dance the night away. That's what I wanna do now. I want you to stay right here with me. Yeah, stay with me. Think I've got fire running through my veins. 'Cause when you touch me, I burst into flames. I don't know what it is you do to me. No way, just dancing in this burning room. There's something in the way you look at me that tells me you are all I'll ever need. I don't know what it is you do to me. No way, just dancing in this burning room. All I want is you now. Maybe we can dance the night away. It's what I wanna do now. I hope that you can stay right here with me. Think
Okay, we should be live, hopefully. Hello everyone, welcome to a pre-show for CDPR stream, which is happening at 4 p.m. So in half an hour. So if you want to watch that directly and not through this, CDPR is going to be streaming on Twitch TV/CD So you can follow them there and look at. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We have 400 people. What? Hello everyone. Wow, I didn't expect so many people. Damn. Fake news. You must be from US, my man. You must be from US. So how is everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is having a nice day. How is everyone doing when it comes to this stream? Honestly, I'm keeping my expectations relatively low. I just want to see what they have to show for us. I don't want to overhype myself or anything like that until I actually like see what's going on and what is actually happening. So 500? Wow. So thank you everyone. Thank you so much. So this is a pre-show for the show which is starting at 4 p.m. We're gonna watch that, but if you want to watch yourself, it's gonna be here on Twitch TV/CD But they're probably going to start the countdown very soon. Yeah. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great, actually. I wasn't expecting this this update this early. I was kind of expecting it maybe like next week, but here it is. Now, people are already reporting it's like it's available on Xbox store. I don't have an Xbox, so I cannot check it. But it seems that there is a icon which appeared on Xbox store saying that the game right now is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, I believe, or something like that. So I'm guessing that's gonna be soon. Let me just give me a sec. I need to ban this guy. Any form of spam is just going to be banned forever. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Nice. My expectations are high because I've been waiting for this game since... Yeah, I mean, this is the longest pause we had since the previous update, and therefore, like, people are expecting a lot. Again, I'm not expecting anything. I just want to see what they have to show us, and then we're gonna go from there. Good morning from Chicago. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people from all over the world here. Croatia, Romania, US... I think France as well, Poland. Yeah, people are also mentioning like there is gonna be a free trial for Cyberpunk, and that would be dude, can you put the face cam on the right side? Live chat blocking it? Really? I always have it on the left side. Yeah. Yeah, so some people are saying that there is going to be like some form of a demo for people who want to try it out. Honestly, I think that's amazing. Because, you know, a lot of people don't really want to give money until they tested the game on their, you know, PC or console or whatever. And that's gonna help you because at the same time you're gonna see if the game is for you, if it runs well, or, you know, if you're having issues, and therefore you can make your decision. Hello from Finland, Turkey, Montreal, Peru, Poland. Oh my god. South Africa? Jesus. Here it's 8 p.m. Oklahoma. Camera's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's always on the left side. I don't know. I think also like the chat is gonna stay on the... Just flip your phone. I think that works. Yeah, but we'll see. Like, this was kind of just out of nowhere. Like, day before. Honestly, I wish they actually named this like Night City Wire like it was called before the release. But the red streams are, you know, they're alright. So far, nothing on their end over here. Let me just check for a quick second. Yeah, nothing so far. It's probably going to appear here. From Tokyo, hello. Australia, 2 a.m. Oh my god. I hope they actually like... I hope it's released today because that's gonna be cool. From the craziest states on Earth, Florida. Can we expect some info about the Witcher 3 update? I have no clue. Like, I have no clue. Honestly, like, because the Witcher 3 Next Gen Edition is coming out, or so far as they said it's coming out, in the second quarter of 2022, I guess we could maybe see something, but at the same time, they could be waiting until the last month, like, until, like, release days to, like, give us a trailer or something like that. So this might be just connected to Cyberpunk itself. I hope they actually talk about everything which was happening since the release and just to, you know, to because I want their opinion on, like, everything which was happening, you know? Because there was a lot of... Oh, my God. If they honestly also include, like... a DLC, I don't expect anything huge. Keep in mind, for the Witcher 3 DLCs were small pieces of content, so nothing huge. Just, you know, maybe a new car, maybe outfit, maybe a mission or something like that, but don't expect anything grand to happen in 3 DLCs. It never happens. But I do hope they actually like fixed a lot of things when it comes to just the gameplay itself, because, like, for example, adding a barbershop, I know everyone is kind of expecting that. Just, you know, adding an ability to change your character mid-game, because, you know, creating character and then not being able to change it is kind of dumb, in my opinion. Especially for a game which focuses, or a universe which focuses on changing your face all the time, and that's the part of the culture, so I hope that's included. Yeah, let me see something for a sec. Let me just check something. I want to double check something on CD Projekt end. Did the stream already start on a different one? Where are they taking you? Yeah, it's CD Projekt Red. We are good. Alright, for a second I thought they had a second channel. Kali, I'll honestly take anything at this point. Thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. World needs more interactivity. Yeah, I mean, it just helps with the immersion, because if you can interact with stuff around you in terms like just having small things like an ability to sit somewhere, animations to drink, eat, you know, that I think that would fill up the world even more. Just, you know, so you're not just a bystander in the world, but you're actually interacting with the world in that sense. It helps. It really helps. Like, those are like small details, but they always help the immersion side, because you don't want to always just go around and do missions. But that's just my opinion. Johnson, thank you so much for 100. Is this rupee or? I don't know. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys from Poland? Yeah, hello. Miami, like, there's a lot of people. There is 1,000 people now? Why? Thank you so much. Thank you. We actually didn't have this many people even like before. So just to repeat one more time, this is a pre-show. I'm going to react to the stream which is happening at 4 p.m. If you do want to watch the stream without me, then go to twitch.tv/CDProjektRed. It's going to appear there. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised it's not, you know, appearing now. Yeah. GG. LastKnownMeal has become very international. I actually get the most of my views come from the States. Like United States is 35% of my viewer base. Then is UK, Poland, Germany, Canada? Yeah, something like that. Thank you, Mr. Mad Hat. Thank you. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't expect like a third person perspective, to be honest. Like, I know it's a bummer. I know people maybe expect it, but I don't know. I honestly don't expect it because initially Cyberpunk was supposed to be a hybrid between first person and third person, but then eventually changed like over the course of development. Now, adding like a third, person perspective is not that easy because your entire like model of the body of the character shifts as you're in first person. So it can always be a problem. Daniel, thank you so much. Thank you. I love your work. Here you go, some eddies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Am I from Poland? No, I'm from Bosnia. A lot of people think I'm from Poland, but no. Ukraine, hello. Working the night shift in Australia? Yeah. Hopefully we get a good show as well. Like, they know like people are expecting, some decent thing. Let me just restart this. Is this going to like do something to the stream? Whoa. Did we have this before? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. The thing is, like, when it comes to hype, people need to like temper their own expectations. Like, you have to, like, when you're watching people, even me, I'm talking from my perspective as well. You gotta like look at things objectively, because I might be excited about one thing, but that's connected to the lore, but that might be something you're not excited about. So it's always like important to look like at any situation from different angles and see like what is actually what. I'm kind of sad, honestly, that the rest of the crew isn't here, like Mad Queen and Neon and everyone else, Feels kind of strange without them, without Triple S League. Feels very strange, Love your content, watching from India here. Expect at least some basic RPG mechanics to be fixed. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like, I don't know. Like, my expectations are, I don't know, first off, just to polish the game more. Because, like, I'm running Cyberpunk with 3070 Ti, and it's like, the frame rate is not the best. And, in some areas of the city, like, if there's a lot of assets around you, like, it just drops drops everything a lot. When's the stream starting? In 20 minutes. The stream is starting in 20 minutes. I see Dark Viper AU on the side. Yeah. I like his speedruns. I'm always like amazed how like he does things. Like, damn. I mean, any speedrunning for GTA is like insane. Baby. It says the stream starts at 16, not 15:30. Yeah, I know. It's a pre-show. I always had it. Like, I know there's probably a lot of new people here, but I always have a half an hour pre-show because I want to see if everything is alright with my stream. Imagine if I started 5 minutes before and then problems happen. Greetings from Norway. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Thank you a lot. How many more minutes until start? 20 minutes. 20 minutes until they start. I have 3080 and I play at 48 FPS. With low motion blur, so I can play 4K. I haven't tested this on 4K yet. It's not easy to be objective, it's impossible. Yeah, I mean, being neutral and everything, it just depends on you. Like, if you have certain connections with the game, or maybe you have connections to the lore or whatever, it's always like, that's why you have to understand. Reviews, everything, they're just personal opinions. They're not facts. Me or anyone else. Would you do more live streams in the future? Yes. The only reason why I wasn't doing live streams before is because I didn't have a good GPU to stream. I tried many times, the game didn't want to start, so now I can. I'm actually gonna stream Cyberpunk, either, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a review of patch 1.5 next gen, if that comes out today. And then day after tomorrow I'm probably gonna do a stream, where we're just gonna go and play through like free roam or whatever. Anechka, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Maybe chance for new weapons? Ha, who knows? I would like to see a new weapon, honestly. maybe in a DLC or something. But that weapon has to be like, it has to stand out from the rest of the weapons, you know? I don't know. Use the Firefox browser? No, this is Brave. I don't know, I just find this browser, it's all Chromium anyway. When it comes to like these, like obviously Firefox is different, but I don't know. I've been using Chrome for a while and RAM was just going off the rails. So I just ended up using a different, like stripped down Chromium browser. Do you keep in touch with Triple S League? Honestly, like I keep in touch with everyone from time to time, a little less now. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since we actually talked, like all of us. What's my day job? It's kind of a mix. Something like half is YouTube, half is other. Like I'm a producer by trade. So this is like in my domain. If I'm not producing for YouTube, I'm doing other stuff for either events or projects or whatever. I'm the guy who gives money, or well, finds money, fundraises money for projects. Use Opera GX? Oh, you're gonna be excited about the future then. Am I gonna be doing videos for Elix 2? Yeah. I don't know about review. I don't know, like that's still early to kind of talk about that. Because the game is coming out in like, what, 15 days? 16 days? But yes, I will make videos about Elix 2. CRISPR gun? Yeah, could be. I don't know, I don't remember this ad, honestly, but yeah, Elix 2 is also coming out soon. No, I'm not a producer for anything gaming related. I finished a university for theater, film, and TV production. So nothing with gaming. But honestly, I would love to do production in gaming. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of a similar thing. Organize everything, get money and work. Did you play Dying Light 2? Yeah. I have videos on Dying Light 2 actually. I reviewed the game. Techland was kind enough to send me a review copy for the game. Also, there's no need to spam. I don't know, like Twitch chat, and man, Twitch chat can be wild. I don't know, like, but YouTube, like, oh, okay, whoop, here we go. What happened? We're gonna remove the stream chat. I gotta, if something, you know. So yeah, it ended, it started, they're offline. So they basically like changed this. So I'm guessing, is it up? Do I just do this? Oh, here we go. So it's gonna start in 14 minutes and 19 seconds. Am I gonna play Elden Ring? Yeah. I really wish they called this Night City Wire. Brutally honest expectations for this update. Well, honestly, first things first, obviously, is fixing and polishing the game so that the core code of the game runs well. Because honestly, if you want to build anything on top of anything, you gotta fix like the core like of the game. And I believe people said, like, I don't know, it's still like, you know, a lot in rumors that this update is actually going to like be as an update, because they were fixing a lot of like just the base code in previous patches, and that's why I don't see anything, because it's all like back-end stuff. Am I gonna do videos on the Elden Ring? Yeah. I don't know, like I hope as well it's substantial, honestly, fellas, because I don't know. I also want to see, like, you know, a lot of people play this game, but I also want to see them, you know, well, I don't know what to think. Like, I don't want to also say something which is gonna overhype people, so Yeah. It's important to stay for now because, you know, there's been all kinds of sources and people said all kinds of things to me, and it's like, all right, we'll see. Yeah, this live is gonna be available as a VOD later on. As soon as the like YouTube does the processing thing, it will just release it automatically. So don't worry if you miss it or anything. It's gonna be here on the channel. I don't. Will there be ray tracing mode on Series S? I don't know. Why did YouTube keeps like blocking comments which are okay? Like this, police chases please and let me oh, that's why it's probably bad. Yeah, like YouTube, you cannot say a lot of things on YouTube, man. Because everything you say in your videos or streams, that gets transcribed. So the algorithm picks up everything you say, everything. And if you say something which the algorithm doesn't like, it's a problem. That's why I don't swear. What was my last meal? Oh, I think I had scrambled eggs or something. Yeah, I'm getting anxious as well. Very anxious. Yeah, YouTube is just the worst for streaming, honestly. Like, it's not good. But I don't have any audience on Twitch. I streamed once on Twitch. Hello from Switzerland. Hello, my friend. Hello. Is Witcher 3 upgrade on stream? I have like 10% hope it does, but there is like 90% chance we're not gonna see anything Witcher related. Daniel, thank you. We have a new member. Thank you so much. Thank you. How long do I expect the stream to go? I don't think it's gonna go for too long. Maybe max half an hour, because if I remember correctly, like Night City Wires were they like longer than 30 minutes? I don't remember, but huh. Greetings from Poland. Hello, back to Poland. You think you look like PC Ultra settings? It's impossible to know, honestly. Like, it's just impossible to know. Am I getting a Steam Deck? When it's available? Maybe in a 2 years or something I'll get like Steam Deck, but not now. And it's also like impossible to get it, especially like from Bosnia. It's no, you cannot even order it. So that's bad. Happy to watch this with you, LKM. Thank you, my friend. Any chance they end consumables? Honestly, I don't know. I didn't like how consumables were done in the game. It's kind of like there is no animation whatsoever. You just kind of click on every part of the food, and you know, your character eats it. But I wish like there was animation for it, because it also helps, you know. Any online mode announcement? I doubt that. I really doubt that they're gonna announce online now. Like it's way too early. It's way too early for any type of online discussions, honestly. And they said that, like they just, you know, they're gonna revisit that, but not anytime soon, because they gotta do this first before you implement like this to be online. How's life in Bosnia? I'm good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Chill. How many DLCs do you think are dropping with this? Maybe 1 or 2, if they drop it like that. At least healing inhalers are animated. Yeah, you see those things, like those things are animated, so obviously like having some other things which are animated just helps. Hey, back to Serbia. Man, there's people all over the Balkans, the world here. So cool. Listen, we're not gonna talk about politics. Like, we're here to talk about Cyberpunk. And I'm not involved in any, like, I'm not involved in politics. Just let me talk about gaming. That's for me the best. I mean, honestly, I would love if they introduce a third-person perspective. I would love that, because it would help so much. It's like, why not? Obviously, I know like it's like kind of difficult to do. Like it's not that easy, but at the same time, it would be so cool to have a third-person perspective, because I know it would work. It would work in this game. Because I tried out the mod, and if the mod wasn't scuffed so much, I honestly wouldn't mind it. So Will it show any gameplay? I mean, hopefully. Hopefully. Modding from Texas, modding from Florida. Oh my god. Hello from Russia. Hello. Netherlands. Yeah, we just focus on the game. Redoing the animation system. I mean, their animations are good. Like, when it comes to, like, animating, like, characters and how they look, like, the game is beautiful, but at the same time, like, you know, you cannot appreciate its beauty if it has, like, especially when it came out on consoles, it had a lot of bugs and glitches. So you can't really experience it fully, so automatically you don't get, like, the full immersion off of it. So, you know. What's my thoughts on Starfield? I hope it's good. Wait, the patch is in 7 minutes. It might release like in 7 minutes, or they might just wait until the end of the stream to say like, oh yeah, we released it. But keep a lookout. Keep a lookout on your consoles and keep a lookout on Steam or GOG or whatever, because something might be happening during or after the stream. But I wouldn't honestly expect third-person perspective. I would love it, but I doubt it's gonna happen. Shawshank V, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Greetings from Ireland. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. We'll find out everything. And please don't spam. Like, don't spam. There's no need to spam. I read messages like... you'll just get like either YouTube is going to time you out, or I will. There's no need to spam. I'll read through everything. Yeah. I mean, you know, they're not gonna implement third-person perspective right now. I'm sorry if I sound like that, but it's just, you know, how I see it. Refresh Twitch, you're 1 minute back? Really? I mean, yeah, Twitch can be... Let me see one more time. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Did you just... We're not gonna restart anything anymore. If they announce Witcher Remastered, you owe me a beer? Sure thing. My day has been going great. My day has been going great. Vehicle Law, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so 5 more minutes. So what's going on with Cyberpunk? So yeah, Cyberpunk is now releasing the next-gen version of the game on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. The upgrade is going to be free if you already have the version on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. And because you were running the game with backwards compatibility, you were not actually playing the next-gen version of the game. Thoughts on Ukraine and Russia? Do I look like Hassan to you, man? There's also a delay on YouTube. It's just how YouTube is. I'm sorry, but I have nothing I can do with it. You're nearing 2K viewers? What? Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hi. Willimert. Hello. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Techland does a great job with updates. I mean, yeah, but you know, their game was like, the foundation of Dying Light 2 is good, so they can release those hotfixes a lot faster than CDPR can with this. But we'll see. I'm also expecting a few hotfixes, because I'm sure, like, you know, it's impossible to like test everything before. So I'm expecting at least like 2 hotfixes after this update. This stream cannot afford to ban people. It has no viewers. Are you sure? Do you want to be banned? Because I can do without you. I cannot afford people. Yeah, well, people are also saying it's coming to Game Pass. That would be cool. Honestly, having Cyberpunk on Game Pass, I mean, it's not impossible. You had other games come to Game Pass. You had Control on Game Pass, Final Fantasy, whatever. So it's not impossible to have to also have Cyberpunk on Game Pass. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Do you speak any other languages besides English? A little bit of German. A little bit. Which is funny because I studied German for 8 years. Nah, don't worry. I don't get triggered by toxic people easy. It's all funny to me. I don't take those things seriously, man. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. Like, I don't It won't be on Game Pass, a free trial. Even if it's a free trial, in my opinion, that's a big plus. That's a huge plus. Because you can test the game properly. I mean, doing a demo is, or doing any sort of demo is not easy because you have to like get that part of the game out. So it's not like, you know, you just, oh, I'm gonna compile this and there is the demo. So, but having a demo is a must, honestly, right now. So just so that people can see the game and feel the game before they, you know, spend money on it, because, you know. So it's 1 minute and 20 seconds. Let me, any music. I cannot play this music because I'm afraid YouTube is going to just copyright it. So I'll put the sound in as soon as this 1 minute is out. I'm also hoping for a new Game Plus. Honestly, I'm hoping the most for a new Game Plus. And there is also the anime coming out soon as well. Near 2,000 people. Wow. Thank you. I feel humble. Like, seriously. Okay, 48 seconds. Don't worry. I'll start the audio very soon. Delay. There is a short delay for the stream. 30 seconds. But that's YouTube. That's not me. There is no, like, delay on my end. That's just YouTube. Laros, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Oh, we can play this. Can you hear the sound of the stream, by the way? If it's too low or too loud, just tell me. Let me read this. Hellcam missed the community podcast. You gotta make me survive the wait and enjoy the game because all of the knowledge I gained. Thank you, man. Yeah, I miss it too. But it is what it is. Let's see.
Has it really come to this, Night City?
This is PlayStation 5. Okay.
Got a guy I need gone.
Too low?
Used to be iron for hire. Still acts like it. But the eddies are worth the risk, trust me. Need more intel, check the attachment. Waiting on your sync. Thanks.
Louder? Alright.
Whoa! Think fleas like you just get in for free?
How about now?
You got VIP rooms here? You know, for private shindigs?
Reserved for the boss and co.
Think he could use a little more company? Hmm?
Don't try to play me. Either I see eddies, or your ass is walking.
Just chill, alright? Here.
Yeah, increase the volume. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so the gameplay so far, there are revisions on the UI. Now we're Xbox Series S. This is ray traced,
Sweet Jesus.
and that's
You
it.
hear that? Do you hear what they're playing?
Each to their own, Johnny.
That's what peeps with bad taste always say. Don't know what he did to deserve what's coming, but his music taste is reason enough to drop it.
All good.
Music in here's god awful.
I like it. Beat keeps me awake.
Wanna have a word with your boss? Ian?
Oh, you're out of luck. He doesn't really like to talk.
I don't care if he likes to talk. I asked you if he was here.
Sure, he's upstairs in the VIP room. Just don't expect a friendly welcome.
Okay. So this how it looks on Xbox Series S. It's ray traced, but is this 30 or 60 frames?
Fuck you going. VIP areas for VIPs.
No, the boss, we're tight.
Boss
Yeah, it
knows
seems
a lot of
30
peeps. Sure as
things.
shit ain't tight with a single one.
Yeah, but
But boss said to let nobody in. Want some alone time. So cut the act.
Turn around or shit gets ugly.
Okay. Yeah, this is not a new mission. So far it looks 30 frames on Xbox Series S with RTX enabled, it seems. I don't know. It looks 30ish to me. Okay. So far, like the frame rate. Oh, this is X. This is 60 frames.
How'd you get in
This
here?
is 60.
quiet down, or I'll have to cut our convo short.
Oh, I get it. Got a bounty on my head, have I? Who hired you? Militech? Asukaga? Or was it that wanker, Dino? Like,
Sit down, Jack. I'm extending a fucking courtesy here. The fact that you're still alive means I'm open to parley.
parlez-vous, go fuck yourself. Chit-chats for assholes. So let's get it over and done with. You versus me. Come on.
Say you win. Say you put me out of commission. You think your problems will just vanish into thin air? You crawled under a lot of people's skin. Said so yourself. Militech, Asukaga, Dino. They won't stop till your head falls at their feet.
So what? I'm supposed to blow my fucking brains out?
No. All you have to do is leave Night City. I'll tell him you took lead between the eyes and none will be the wiser. You can start over. A brand new life.
Yeah? Start with what? Everything I got's here. My club, staff, my girls?
And everyone who wants you dead. This isn't a multiple fucking choice. You're living on borrowed time.
Shit. Motherfucking bleeding cunt asshole.
Was that
my
a yes
monetization
or
is gone.
a no?
Just piss off and tell him the job's done.
So they're showing a gig. The thing is, like, it's running 60 frames with RTX on X, and it's running on 30 frames, I believe, with ray tracing on S. I don't stream on Twitch. Yeah, so far it's not like frame rates seem stable. I wish they got out of this, like outside, because I want to see frame rate outside, not in here. That's a little bit of a weird start the stream though. Alright. Oh, it still does the same thing. Oh man. That animation. Looks the same, I mean...
I see you were following.
I don't think you had like ray tracing before, did you? I don't know. All right, so he's gonna get hacked. You're getting hacked. Okay. Cyberpsychosis. All right. Request backup? Wait, was that... Did we have a request backup before? Whoa!
You got? What's gotten into you?
We got wanted? Yeah, hacking is very OP.
Yo, piss on me.
Did we have the Umbra before? This seems like a new gun. Ah, classic. Yeah, I don't think we had the Umbra before. Guillotine. With a new scope, I believe. The map has new tracks. Yeah. Thank you so much for $2. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
Heard whispers monster bit the concrete. Nicely done.
Okay, let me see the
It's
cops.
sealed. Your boy Dino needs a drink. Later, V.
The cops are still spawning right there. He just spawned in front of them. So the cops are the same.
Night and good luck.
Oh,
Hello everyone! Welcome to Red Streams 2. What you just saw was the first look at gameplay from next-gen consoles of Cyberpunk 2077, and if you would like to see some more, you can head to our YouTube channel soon to watch the whole gameplay from the next-gen consoles. We will be talking to you today about patch 1.5 and next-gen update. as you
Yes,
probably-
finally!
Yeah. But before we get into it, let's maybe introduce ourselves. So my name is Alicia, I'm a community manager. With me is Amelia, who's a senior community manager, and she's gonna be playing the game for us today.
Hello, everyone.
We also have Filip Marcinkowski, our gameplay QA,
Hello, my friends.
and Paweł Sasko, the quest director.
Yes, so as you know, I'm just a random dude with internet connection, but I'm really happy and excited to show you guys what we have in store.
Yes, and we have a lot of surprises prepared. So first of all, we're gonna be talking about patch 1.5 that is coming to all of the platforms that Cyberpunk is available at.
Exactly.
And it also brings the next-gen update for PS5 and Xbox Series S and X, as well as a few free DLCs on top of that.
Just a few.
Yes,
Okay.
and we will basically walk through those.
Yes, so majority of the fixes and upgrades and features that you will see in this stream are coming to all of the available platforms, but the next-gen upgrade obviously concerns the next-gen platforms. Anyway, maybe we should just jump in and show you the changes that we prepared.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
stay nice in
Let's go.
comments. I'll start banning
Yeah,
like
exactly.
heavily.
So,
Like just stay.
as you guys see,
don't
like
insult
we heard
people.
online a lot of feedback regarding the perks, right?
my
and
God.
and everything surrounding that. So one of the works that we've been doing to actually completely redo it, rethink it, and look back and think exactly like how we can actually do it better. And there's ton of stuff that changed.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, we completely reworked our perk trees. But the first thing you should notice here is that all of perks point are unassigned. And player, if you continue your playthrough on this patch, you are able to redistribute them once more. because our changes were so vast that we have to get all perks back to the player.
Ah, I see.
Okay, so when I load my save game, basically I need to go back and redistribute. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And basic idea behind our changes in trees in perks was to rebalance the game, the combat in game, to make it more fair, and as well as get rid of some not that useful perks we got. For example, this infamous perk about preventing detection underwater. So
so that was my favorite one. I was always using it. So it's a pity
unfortunately, you were the only one.
I didn't know
I was
it
the
was
only
there.
one that was using it. Okay.
As always.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find a new favorite.
Yeah, so we scrap them and add some new that we find more interesting.
Okay. So I expect like that I can now basically make my like dildo build really effective, right? That's basically what you're going to tell me, Philip.
Yes. We make sure that your dildo build will be effective as never before.
Okay. So what
excellent.
other specific examples can we show our
Yeah.
viewers now?
For example, in cool perk trees, we've got ninjutsu instead of stealth.
Okay.
And here is the perk Dagger Dealer, and it reintroduced our throwing knife combat loop. But we will elaborate on this later. And this in this tree we've got this perk about being detected underwater, blah blah blah. But now you have looking sharp perk that enhances throwing knives, basically.
Looking sharp. Okay.
Yep.
We will check it out.
And here we have Cold Blood perk tree, as you can see. And this is perk Blood Swell. Previously, it gains only immunities for the player, like immunity for burning, poison, etc. And now we gave you a new ability to survive final blow. So if you think about it, you can build around that different playstyle, let's say. We encourage you to play more aggressive, to play fast, not to use covers. So it's opportunity to you to play like that.
Oh, I see. So basically, like now I can, as a player, I can really like try completely different playstyle, so to say, right? Like just play in a different way, basically, with these changes.
Exactly. And I gave you only a few examples of our changes, but there's a lot more there. And I encourage you to check them, try them.
I mean, definitely, guys, when you boot up the game after 1.5, remember to check out the perks, check out what we changed, what we rebalanced, and redistribute all your perks, because otherwise you can just get one shot by a random NPC.
Okay, you were mentioning the throwing knives, and I think it's the time to check it out in action. So
let's see.
Equip one of those.
So basically, we make sure that you will no longer lose your knife once thrown. And
okay, so how does it work exactly? Like
it works like a boomerang, let's say, because once you throw a knife, it gets back to you. And
okay, so it's like a classic cyber knife. I get it.
Okay, so this little circle in the middle shows us how long it takes it to come back.
Animation is cool.
It's a cooldown for coming back. And it's different regardless of depending on rarity of the knife. So if you got legendary knife, it will come back faster.
I had no idea. Okay, this is really awesome.
Cool.
And this UI element basically that is appearing now at the center, right after throwing the knife.
Yeah, it shows you when it get back. But
it's a timer basically, right?
It's a timer, yeah. But you can approach the knife you throw and get it back. So it is this part that encourages you to play fast.
I see. So I don't have to like wait for a knife to be back. I can just approach it and grab it, right? Okay.
And
really nice.
If you combine perks from ninjutsu with cold blood, you can do it without harm, basically.
Okay, I think Amelia found some more dudes.
Okay.
Boom, headshot.
Yeah, but actually we were speaking about the knife throwing, but there are also a lot of changes to the combat AI of NPCs in general. So would you guys like to elaborate on that?
Yeah.
Please
There's
do.
a lot
Let's
of
see.
changes that makes AI in combat more effective, let's say. Enemies react better to player actions. They find covers more effectively. They exit them if we are flanking them. So it's hard to show examples here on our stream, but if you try the game, you will feel that there is a lot of changes in quality.
Yeah, and I really want to, like, in this point, like, just give a lot of credit to our gameplay team, because they did a ton of small changes here to basically make the NPCs be more clever, be more effective during combat, and we really, like, encourage you to just give it a shot, try it out, you know, see what actually now NPCs can do, and you know, how fluid the combat feels now.
I'll test it.
Okay, sounds good. And I think those guys left some bikes, you know, nobody's here. I think
you wanna grab it or something?
Yeah, I wanna
Take
take
the
this
one, the yellow
I wanna
one.
take this one. Yellow?
Yellow,
Okay,
please.
let's take
Thank
the
you.
yellow.
You like a, you're like a hornet.
We like
Hornet.
yellow.
When they use this bike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so here is a first change. We've got neon rims now. In every bike in the game, you've got neon rims.
It's a basically a small add-on, so to say. But how do you actually cycle through that, Amelia? How did you like enable that?
So I pretty much pressed left stick on the controller, but if you play on your keyboard, you pretty much just press E and they will be on.
Beautiful.
So
okay, cool.
in cars, E is
Nice
for
little
toggling
plus.
lights, and on bikes you turn your neon rims on.
I wish cars had this as
Yeah,
well.
and it's a
We can do something more, I see, with our...
Hey, wait, I haven't seen that before.
it's time to talk a little bit about driving model, because in 1.5 patch there is a lot of changes about driving model in our game.
Yeah, we
Wait,
can
you were
see
not
what
able
Amelia
to
can
do
do
this.
now.
You
Yeah,
were not
so
able to
here
do
you can
this
see
before.
a reworked burnout model that you can do it more easily, and you have a little fun with burning out. It
Right,
works.
and I can do it on the cars and the motorcycles, right?
Yeah, every changes are about bikes and cars as well. So
Okay, you mentioned cars, and I have to check it out.
yeah, and
okay.
the driving model generally is more predictable. The vehicles feel a little bit heavier.
Right.
We make braking better. We simulate ABS, for example. Also, there is opportunity to perform drifts when you take the corners.
Exactly, and I feel like the suspension also feels better in the cars right now in 1.5.
Exactly, and suspension was added to the traffic cars as well, so you can observe that they moving on the suspension.
Okay, that's
What I like the most is that each model of car and bike feels a little bit different, and it encouraged me to try different models and find the ones I like the most.
Yeah, someone didn't like my car and just crashed it.
This is definitely something for the community to try out for themselves and check out like which car would be their favorite, which would feel the best. But there is one thing I noticed, that Amelia actually called a lot of vehicles, and they landed in different places, so they don't crash at one place right now anymore.
Yeah, I mean, so we know that it was a bug, right? Like we know that it was a bug that needs addressing, and of course, you know, we took care of it, so finally it works properly right now.
But
but I'm also seeing more changes actually right now when Amelia's driving.
Yeah, one of
In first person.
One of the major improvement is that is visibility in first-person perspective when driving a car. So we tweaked them, and now you can see the road in each model. So you can enjoy first-person view when driving and enjoy these beautiful dashboards that I really like.
Interiors. Yeah, I remember. I think the Villafort was like particularly bad before.
Yeah.
That like I couldn't see shit from the car. I also was like so low that I felt like my ass is like brushing the asphalt, literally.
Yeah.
So, so I'm glad that actually like I can now, you know, enjoy it in first person, because before it was kind of challenging to drive in first person.
And
Yeah,
it was a pity because this car was
Finally, a
reworked
proper burnout.
from one of the mission, and now you can feel it in 100%.
And yeah, and we can do the burnout, as we can see, do the donut as well in the cars, right?
Oh, I definitely need to try it once the
Yeah.
patch is live
Okay.
because this looks freaking amazing. I wouldn't be able to do it in real life, but
We'll
here.
see though. We'll see
Maybe
how it
it's-
goes.
See?
You should try. You should try.
It's safer this way to not do it in real life.
Maybe one day.
I mean,
will show you. I will show you later.
You need to
Okay.
talk to the dudes by my window, you know, because people do exactly that, you know, in Warsaw. So, hey, that unfortunately happens. But we have also done more changes, you know, when it comes to the crowds and traffic in general, right?
Yeah.
Yes. The
We-
AI.
We make the city more living. Let's say that. For example, we introduced aggressive crowds. Crowds
Yeah,
that can
exactly.
crowds that can react to your action, your aggressive action. And here you can see
Okay.
that one of the crowd starts shooting at you because you point gun at the crowd.
They
Oh.
actually aggroed some of the normal
Bouncers.
of the
Bouncers of
bouncers
the
of
club.
the club.
Okay, this wasn't
Yeah, yeah,
before.
yeah.
This,
Thank you,
this
guys.
wasn't before.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Like, just it brings up a bit more reactivity and life to the city. The fact that like
Yeah.
some of the crowds, some of the people are actually armed, and they may
Thank
decide
you.
to actually attack you at the moment when they like threaten them in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Should
here you
be.
can see that animation of running is more
Nice.
more smooth, let's say. Running crowds no longer on stream when you turn camera away.
Yeah,
So
like they don't disappear. They don't despawn basically when you like make a 360. Basically, this is what you're saying.
It was
right?
amazing.
Nice.
We could actually
This is
see them
cool.
running the other way from you once we went further than them.
I'll check that though.
yeah.
If they disappear.
And also we introduced changes in crowds, but also in traffic. So we've got
Oh, okay.
We
So
co-
let's look at what happens to the traffic then.
we call it panic driving, and basically we do the same as with crowds. So drivers can react to players' actions. They can drive away from the player if you are aggressive towards them.
You see
Yeah,
this?
that's an example of just like simply gang attacking us and following us.
Okay.
Yeah.
A vehicle following.
But
Okay, I
think
need more
Amelia-
cars, guys. I need more cars.
Yeah,
I need
exactly.
to-
Like,
No,
so I
okay.
think we can showcase something else, right? Like
Yeah.
our cycle. Oh, you can't skip time
I
because you're in
can't skip
combat.
time in combat.
Yeah, you need to get
You have
away.
to kill them off.
Let's
or
go.
kill them
No,
off.
I'm just gonna kill this
Kill 'em
guy.
You're
That's
actually,
just gonna create
but
an infinite loop,
basically what we have
though.
introduced is like the fact that right now when you cycle through the time, which I think Amelia actually can do right now,
Yes.
is that the crowds will actually change. And here you have one of our quality of life improvements.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
better.
we redesigned the UI of the skip time mechanic,
Yeah.
so you can now more clearly see which time you will be skipping to.
And you don't have to do the math, which
Yeah.
which hour will be when you skip 6 hours forward.
Yeah, so I see that we skipped time to like the middle of the day, and now the streets are actually more full than they were
Yeah.
during the night.
Yeah. Crowds and traffic is
Oh wow,
reloaded.
this bye just drove over that guy.
Poor fella.
Okay, the reaction is a
So
little bit
I think
better.
it's okay.
This wasn't
I
happening
think this
before.
is Philip, would you have called just before a panic driving, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can see this guy exactly like because we have started shooting, he decided fuck this shit, I'm moving away
I'm
from
out.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried, but I can see that they
Not
even
all
crashed a
vehicles,
little
though.
bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the drivers can crash into obstacles and, for example, lose consciousness in front of the wheel. So
Yeah. The
it's
cars can crash into themselves. The crash can actually, I think, like drive over pedestrians as well. That also happens.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, here you have an example of like that driver decided to get the hell
I
out of here.
Get off here. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Amelia.
Amelia,
I
one
think
that
this
I
guy
remember.
is.
You see?
Oh yeah, he probably lost consciousness there.
Yeah.
Okay, Amelia, do you think
Okay.
maybe we've had enough of like mayhem in the middle of the city?
Did we? Okay, I think it's. Whoa!
Oh, that's one of the examples actually when like during the panic driving they can actually drive on the pavement and drive on a pavement and of course, they can drive through the, lampposts and all that stuff when they try to get away from you. And you can also, like, I think what Philip mentioned, that you can also, like, follow them and basically see,
Nice.
what those drivers do.
Okay, so but I see Amelia has opened the map to find her way home, and we actually have a couple of changes on the map, like some new colors were added.
Yeah, so there's actually lots of like smaller quality improvements here that contribute to this picture. So first of all, of course, the map in general was refreshed. The icons were replaced. Now you actually very clearly see the side content from the main content.
Okay.
Yeah, so the side content
That's
is
good.
now this greenish hue, and the main quest, main gigs are still the yellow ones. So you can clearly see which ones are which.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
basically, the green color is from the fixers. So
Yes, some gigs.
Exactly. Exactly, and you can
Cyberpunk.
see here, like basically undiscovered gigs are just gigs. This is basically boosting a bit of a sense of a discovery for you as a player. Okay, what it is. Before you could basically kind of tell, what it is. Now, before you actually discover it, you don't know. But there is actually more.
Yeah,
that we have
speaking
done.
of fixers, right? Now,
Yeah.
as we see Dino, he has the counter of the gigs that can be completed for him, and besides that, we don't also get all of the gigs at once from the fixers. So we need to earn some standing by completing some gigs for them before they can give us more of those.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That basically in general like contributes to this overall feeling of me as a player, like SV in a mercenary Night City, actually progressing, when I'm actually like gaining the street cred and gaining the experience in the city, doing the gigs and whatnot. I'm gaining that standing, as you can see, basically that reputation with a certain fixer. And basically more jobs, more interesting jobs actually unlock as you progress.
But they also have a reward for you once you complete all of the gigs for specific fixer, right?
Yes, that's true actually. So that basically is an encouragement for you as a player to actually try out. There are new rewards that we have added, a completely custom, pretty cool rewards that we have added for you to try out basically. So that a fixer will basically contact you and you will know what to do and how to get your reward from there. I guess we don't have to spoil.
Frame rate looks
yeah,
smooth
and
so
it's
far.
also worth mentioning that we added filters to the map, so you
Yes,
are not
that's true.
overwhelmed with all icons at the same time. You can filter through them.
Yes, and the filters were visible at the left corner of the map
Yes.
just a moment ago. So you can like cycle through this and basically see the all the side content, all the activities coming. So the white icons basically. So let's say vendors, or Ripper dogs, or whatnot, Joy Toys, obviously.
You can custom them as well.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
it definitely declutters the map a lot, so you can only see the most important things that you are looking for at the moment. Anyway, as we are heading to home, maybe we should sum up a
sweet
little bit.
home.
Yes, because we mentioned some of the changes that are coming with 1.5, the combat AI as well as crowd behavior and drivers AI is getting smarter. It's getting it has more diverse reactions to what V does in Night City. We
And
also have
driving model.
yeah,
Don't forget about it.
Of course, that's very important. But also now we have working knife throwing, which actually brings the whole new playstyle to the game. We reworked a lot of perks and changed some stuff in the perk trees.
I have to mention one more thing, that
Yeah.
not only combat is rebalanced, but also economy in the game. So
Yeah,
you
that's an important
rewards
point.
are bigger, you get more cash, and prices are also rebalanced. So for example, vehicles are not that expensive as in 1.3. So it's
Yeah.
easier to buy stuff, for example. You
Okay.
don't have to choose between them,
I
right?
can finally get that achievement then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And while we
Exactly.
talk about economy, I think Wilson has something for us, because, look at his store, it's like all red-ish.
Yeah.
Ale.
It looks like sale. Looks
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Wilson sale.
Wilson is having a first sale. It seems that the inflation has hit him badly. So you can see here like a bunch of new decorations. Of course, we have like updated that bit. So what we can actually expect from Wilson now?
Well, first of all, let's just say that this is actually the first DLC that we are introducing in 1.5 because clearly we are adding some new stuff, and the new stuff are.
So pretty much, I sort of cheated before the stream, and I already visited Wilson. I'm sorry, but I already bought like 2 new weapons. So it's the guillotine in Umbra, but they come in like different colors, different rarities, as you can see. But I think we can do a little magic. Skip time again. Hope for the restock.
So basically, he has 2 new rifles with different appearances. We've got new scopes and muzzle brakes that enhances ricochet bullets.
Handyman.
Okay, so how does his shop work? Because like I see that after actually skipping this time and actually waiting a bit,
it does angles.
It seems that his stock has changed, right? And we see this like new label, right, on those icons that basically communicate to the player that this is a new stock. But how basically the store works?
This DLC is enabled at the beginning of the first act of the game. We have to meet Takemura at Tom Diners.
Oh yeah, don't leave him hanging, basically.
Don't leave him, please. Not like in the memes. And after this scene, we are informed by Wilson by text message that he has sale, and when we are approaching him for the first time, he got most of the items from DLC, and when we visit him later on, it will be randomized. So
yeah, and we can cheat that, as we see, like Amelia did, by simply skipping time, so he has time to restock on the guns and on the new stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's guillotine, right?
Guillotine,
that's
right.
the guillotine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Looks good.
I don't like-
guillotine.
I don't wanna shoot
I think
in
that
here.
I think that our players can just like after getting the update, just have fun with it and just check out. We don't have to showcase everything because we like to leave some secrets
Oh yeah, definitely.
undisclosed. Exactly.
They're nice
So-
colors as well.
So you also can randomize them, cheat the time, like skip the time, and then you will get all of the new colors, like collect them all, right?
Yes.
As
And
we are
they were
moving-
not that expensive either, so you can afford
Yeah,
them.
as we are moving through the mega block, I just wanted to mention something. Like we have also done like one of the bigger quality of life improvements, which is actually option to reject holocalls. At the moment when anyone from actually side content in the game will call you, right now as a player you have an option to reject it before it was not possible, and in that case actually just given NPC will follow up with you with a custom text message. In case of actually bigger and more important NPCs, those will be more customized messages and so on. I will leave it for you to discover, but it was an important change for us to make.
It is actually in settings that you can by default reject some of the calls, like the police commissioner or something.
And CPD dispatcher,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, dispatcher.
You can actually
Regina
set it
calls.
to muted by default. Exactly.
Okay, can I go home now?
Yeah,
I want some
we've done
rest.
enough.
Okay.
You are grounded.
It
Let's
was
go home.
busy day.
So what we have in the on the home then?
Yeah.
Well, I think, oh yeah, that's something that we definitely want to show you. It's
Nice.
being spoiled on the screen right now. So,
Not anymore?
not anymore.
Customization
Basically, what we added
for
is
apartment.
the ability to change your appearance mid-game.
Oh, that.
In the mirror in this apartment. So here we go.
Oh.
Change
Thank
appearance.
you.
But
Thank you.
How does it work? So is it just it, right? Like, is there anything more
Thought it was
to
apartment
it?
customization.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we have
Nice.
all the options that
This
were
is
available
nice.
to you before, like when it comes to hair color or makeup styles in the character creator. But we also added a bunch of new options for like hair or makeup and stuff like that. So as you can see now, we have a bunch of new colors. I think Amelia is gonna choose one of them because
Finally,
come on,
finally.
they're beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm
Okay, so
gonna
just
go
yeah,
for-
Alright.
for this
exactly.
one.
Show us some new ones. So this is one of the new ones, right? Like I don't
Yes,
remember
yes,
this
yes,
one.
yes.
Tell me one thing. Do we have red lipstick finally?
I
we have
will
that?
see.
Yes, we do. That's another one. That's another
Finally.
one.
Finally.
What's also cool that you can actually choose the style of your lipstick. So it's either glossy or
matte.
Or matte, definitely, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
A beautiful
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think glossy is also my choice. Yeah, that
and
would be something.
also we have so many new beautiful makeup options for your eyes. Oh, as you can see, Amelia is quickly going through them, but definitely you guys need to check them out. And they're not only available here in the mirror, but you can also, like, if you decide to create the new character from the start, then it's also available in Character Creator at the beginning of the game. With an improved lighting, as we can see now, it's much more natural than it used to be.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go for heart.
Okay, so they added this.
Oh,
Nice.
hearts on the
Excellent.
cheeks, that's beautiful.
This is a good
Yeah,
addition.
we have also added like a small touch, like a more of like a narrative touch here. Basically, after changing it, you can see basically V looking at herself in the mirror. You know, just to give it more of a feel. Okay, let's. Exactly.
No,
Especially
guys,
for
we need you to show us your own like makeovers after you have the patch downloaded because
Sure, I will.
we're curious what we. I was talking to the viewers, but yeah, Philip, send.
Red lipstick. Red lipstick.
Exactly. Let's jump on it. Okay, but it's so that was basically a second DLC as
Yes.
far as I'm aware,
Yes.
right? Like, but that's not all, right? Like we
Yes, let's
also
go
have
to the third one.
The
We
third
also
one
have
is
a
right
third
here.
and the third one is a pretty big one.
It's actually, we've been talking about this makeover, and now we go to home makeovers.
Yes.
Okay.
Easy steps.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So we have added basically a new website in your computer on this apartment called Easy Estates. And here you have two different options, as I can see, for rent and
makeovers.
renovations and makeovers.
Nice. Okay.
We're gonna go for
New
makeovers
apartments
first because
all
our
over
V
the
just got
city?
makeover, so I think the flat also,
like, fit with
requires
her.
one, to fit the
Yeah,
theme
this is
and
good.
that stuff.
This
and we
is
have
this is
6
getting better.
options.
You know, Amelia, which one would fit with the pink and
I
blue
don't
hair?
know. I don't know.
The pink flamingo one.
The pink flamingo. Okay.
Flamingo City,
goodness.
sorry.
Flamingo City. Okay, so here basically after choosing a certain makeover, you can see basically in large pictures so that you as a player you can basically see, okay, does it feel, does it work for me? Can I express my masculinity fully using this pink makeover? So here you can do it.
Of course.
Okay, let's see it in the full glory.
Okay, this is better.
yeah, let's look at
Buying
it.
apartments
It's definitely
finally.
pink.
Finally.
And it's green.
But it cost us only 10k. So
You owe me
that's not
10k.
bad. Okay, let's talk after the stream.
Okay.
Right. So as you can see, basically, like the whole apartment sort of gets a pretty decent, I would say, repaint. And you have, like, as we said, 6 styles, right, to
Yes.
pick from. Cool.
So whichever represents you best, you can pick one of those.
Yeah.
But there's
Okay, this is
also
cool.
more
All right.
on the
More?
website,
Yeah,
right?
there was
Let's
more
go
on the
back.
website.
Let's
Yeah.
go back.
The rent.
Yeah, let's go back.
I'm actually
so basically,
super
this
excited
option,
about this one.
This option was for the players who really
Easy
love like
estates.
the base V's apartment in the mega block,
Ooh,
and mega
Plaza.
building, but there is more.
So we introduced 4 new apartments for you to rent, and each of them is located in different place in Night City. So basically, whichever fits you best, whichever is good for your pocket, because as we can obviously see, the Corpo one in Corpo Plaza is 55k, so it's a
Easy.
lot more expensive than the other one in Japantown, for example, which is I think only 15k.
Yes, and I'm gonna go for this one because you took my 10k and I cannot afford Corpo Plaza anymore.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so when we were actually looking into the design of the apartments for V, we thought about actually like for the player be able to express their own identity as V. So let's say you play as V as a corpo, right? Maybe you actually really want that Corpo Plaza and just really have that, corporate life. Or maybe when you play as Street Kid, maybe you would prefer the Japantown and so on. I encourage you really to try out, different apartments and see, for what works best for you.
Okay, but I already forgot where I have to go, so I'm gonna check.
Yeah,
Nice.
so this is
Okay.
just one of the small quality of life improvements that we have introduced for you guys. In the journal, you have now the apartments tab. You can go there. You see all of those apartments with actually nice flavored descriptions. You can basically track certain quests, to get there. You don't have to use the website though to rent the apartment. You can actually do it at the place. You have a separate scene, that introduces you into it. Again, just a small quality of life thing. We didn't want to force you, to run to the apartment and do that.
Yeah, so either by the website in this apartment, or you can just stumble onto those apartments across the city.
Yes,
and it's worth adding that we've got that this DLC is enabled similar to the Wilson's Sale DLC. So after the beginning of the first act of the game, after Takemura scene.
Okay, so
I think we have a question from the chat from McBeefy.
Oh, this is live.
Nibbles follow you home to the new apartment?
No, actually, Nibbles doesn't. And Nibbles does not follow you to the new apartment. Nibbles is really a keen of your apartment in the in Mega Block. However, Nibbles also got some new secrets to uncover because this patch is actually packed with things that we won't talk about and things that are not even included anywhere, and it's only for you to find. So we made sure that there's something for you to find regarding this as well, but I won't say anything more.
So there are some.
Just saying that he prepared something that nobody knows about it, even in the company.
I think one person and one QA knows what we did. So it's like probably 3 people know about it.
So Night City has some new secrets to be discovered for you guys right after the patch.
And now,
we
now Miles will kill us all because we just fast travel.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I know,
Miles,
but
if you're watching.
The time, we have to fit all of that into this short stream. But the next time we will be in Night City, we will definitely take a nice slow walk because
because you can do it now.
Because you can.
Because we added a walk button, walk toggle to PC. So basically, you can now just walk slowly and admire Night City while doing that.
Finally,
you can flex in Night City.
Yeah, you can flex walking. I mean, but it's not really like a huge feature or anything, but we know you guys wanted it, right? Like it was highly requested. Of course, we have added it just to be sure that you can feel that we really listen. But then we ended up in our new place.
Yes, we ready.
Drum roll.
So let's go and let's see it.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Just hit the door. Right, so first time when we actually get to your apartment, there's this small video that will introduce you to it. But then, of course, you can move around and actually enjoy the place. So I think here we can also mention work that our environment art team has been doing, actually preparing those apartments.
Okay, so actually, I can see that we have another question from the chat. And it's asking, do you need to pay rent for that or buy these apartments? And the answer is very simple. This is a one-time payment for the apartment. So you rent it, you pay it one time, and it's yours. So Corpo Plaza, you pay 55k once, and it's yours. This Japantown, it's a little bit cheaper, just 15k, and it's yours. So it's pretty good price, I think.
It's
exactly.
Pretty nice
but
apartment.
When Amelia was like moving through the flat, we saw that there's a bunch of new interactions that we have actually added in the flat for the player, for pretty much role playing. So let's check some of them.
Okay.
Nice interactions.
This
burning incense.
Yeah, so basically the interactions that you have in those different departments, those are small things, but they are all basically contributing to you as a player, to the feeling of really role-playing and being in a Night City and really enjoying it. That's something that a lot of players really asked for, and we felt that it was, of course, a very reasonable request. That's why, when working on new apartments, we actually added it.
Now, can we
so
play?
We can also... Yeah, let's play the guitar. Because actually the chat is demanding we play the guitar.
Okay, we play the guitar.
Let's play the guitar.
What tune we have to play?
Punish your mom.
What song?
Oh,
the
maybe
best one.
Archangel.
The best one.
the best one.
The best one? So the best
Yeah.
one. Okay, let's
The
play
Never Fade
Archangel.
Away is the best one, obviously.
It's a difficult choice.
And here you can see the design, guitar design from 80s. Basically, it's a headless guitar. It's close to the real
It's
one
by
guitars.
design.
Yeah, and I have to appreciate work from our animators and cinematic artists, because I really like how they make moving fingers on a fretboard, because it's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Right and left hand works really good, really accurate. So this is small little touch, but I like it
Nice.
very much.
Not
Do
bad.
you play the guitar?
But what else we
bad.
have in the apartment, right?
Small
because
things-
it's
small
cool,
things.
you know, to sit down and chill and whatnot. But I think there is more that we
Oh,
have
yes,
added.
yes. So while we are showing something more, we have another question, whether you can own all of the apartments at once. And
Yes,
Uh,
if you're very fucking filthy
yes,
rich,
yes.
sure you can. Of course, there's no limit. You can actually own all of the apartments. So feel free to
Interesting
do
for
it.
wires of the
So
guitar, though.
you just
being
need
headless.
enough eddies to do
Yeah.
that.
Future tech,
Yeah, so
I guess.
talking about those interactions that we have added, there's actually more things that we've
Nice.
done, right? Because some of those actually give you buffs.
Yeah, but maybe let's talk about that one first. I think someone was asking about it. We have the stash right there on the right. No?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, sure. We can also really quickly talk about the stash. So basically, apartments come in with the stashes, and here we have basically introduced another quality of life improvement, that all the stashes in all the apartments are actually shared. So now, as a player, basically whichever apartment you have, but wherever weapon you will place, you can actually place it there, and they all actually show up on the wall. We paid attention to that because we thought it's important. A lot of players really love to collect all those guns on the walls, so here you can do it.
And also, they are connected with stashes in players' vehicles. So
Yes,
this is the
that's
whole web of stashes.
Okay.
So it's all together. Okay, now we can go to sleep and showcase you that some of the activities in the apartment actually give us buffs.
Yeah, for example, sleeping give you buff to experience points for skills.
Exactly. There's and there's a bunch more actually that we will just
sleeps
leave the
normally
players to
today-
discover.
this
But
time.
talking about sleeping, right? I need to tell you about something. So we know that you guys are really
hour,
loving
damn.
the romances, right, in our game, and you're like really liking the characters. So we looked back in our romances into our 4 romance partners, and we introduced a bunch of new changes and improvements there. And one of the things that you can do right now is throughout the development of the relationships with those characters, you can actually message them way more often throughout the whole development of that romances. And it's done differently for each character. We paid attention to the personality of a certain character. There's a bunch of new things to discover there, which I won't talk about. I'm sure that someone will eventually find it and encourage you to talk to your partners. But as you know, when you become a partner with someone, that place of that person's
Sitting,
place
nice.
becomes a safe house.
Smoke.
And that safe house has actually got
Nice.
some improvements.
Okay, so
Okay.
what happened
small
there? Or
things.
we don't want to spoil that?
Maybe I don't want to spoil it, but one thing we can mention, the option to, when you're going to sleep, if you're a
This is
partner
good.
with someone, let's say Judy, there is a chance, I won't spoil how it's done exactly, but there's a chance that you will wake up next to your beloved person. And then there's more things actually connected to this. Those are small touches. Basically, it's nothing really major, but those are small touches throughout the whole storylines of those characters that basically make you feel really that you're closer to that characters. And also they give you like a proper sort of a continuation to that romance story arc. And I know that a lot of you requested that.
I mean, and it's just in time for Valentine's Day, which was yesterday, so,
Yep,
that's
exactly.
perfect timing.
Okay,
Nice. You also get a
I
buff
need to
from
shower
drinking.
because I'm completely smashed. Because
Okay,
I drank
okay.
all my whiskey, so I'm just gonna walk in here. Do this.
Yeah, so this is one of the fixes that we have done.
Yes, which means V is actually taking her clothes off in the shower,
Oh,
right?
please don't show
exactly.
anything.
So,
Please don't
like,
show anything.
that's the thing. Like, I remember I went to Reddit at one point, and I was
Don't do it.
shocked to discover that you guys shower undressed, right? And, like that
Come
was
on.
that was not really something that came to my mind right away. But apparently most people shower with no clothes. So we
Don't
decided,
tell
okay,
me.
so we need to change it, right?
Don't tell me you
Okay.
actually shower in your clothes.
I do that randomly, just depends. But anyway, it was obviously an issue that we have fixed.
Yeah, okay. But also I can see that the shower actually gave us another buff.
Yeah, exactly. We can see the buff, and also I think Amelia just passed next to the mirror, right? Amelia, maybe we could take a
don't
look
show
at that,
anything.
because
YouTube
one
is
thing I
gonna-
wanted to mention is like aside of those interactions that allow you to role play a bit more and just really feeling like being in a night city, as a player you also have the mirrors in all of the apartments where you can actually access the option to mod your own appearance.
Yeah. So right now, actually, Johnny messed it up a little bit for us.
Yeah, and Johnny says no.
But in general, all of the apartments have the mirrors where you can customize your character mid-game.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny is here, of course, intentionally, right? Because like as his a long-time memory is slowly leaking to your short-term memory,
spoiling,
and
man.
your personalities are merging and whatnot, he basically starts appearing in the mirrors. So that's of course intentional. That's not a bug, as I've seen sometimes people claim. That was of course intentional, and here in that case, from time to time, Johnny will appear, and you could see that Amelia was actually able to get into the modding of the face again.
Yes.
And change the yes.
Okay, but speaking of Johnny, we actually went through like 3 different DLCs, which are the new guns for V, the new apartments for V, the new customizations to V's look. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also added a DLC for Johnny.
Yeah.
A new
And
one.
yes, we did. So basically, we added a few new photo mode poses for him. So now, whenever you are in the scene in his memories, when you are playing as Johnny, you can take opportunity and take some nice pictures with Johnny.
Exactly, and because we know that the how to call it, the virtual photography scene for Cyberpunk is really huge. Like we actually follow it kind of closely. Like I personally love watching fans' creations and what you guys can do and stuff. So now you can actually do it with Johnny as well. You don't have to mod everything basically. You can do it with him here.
Good for thumbnails.
Yeah, so those new poses will be available in the flashback quest, like I mentioned, where you are actually playing as Johnny. And come on, guys, show us what you got. We're really curious what you can create with that.
Exactly.
All right. So, guys, I don't know. I think we were talking for a very long time about those things, and this is not even everything that is going in the patch 1.5.
No, it's just a bunch of the most important changes or changes that we wanted to show. Like the list is much longer actually.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So let's maybe sum up. So we had a few DLCs coming your way. We have some extra improvements, and pretty much now we can also see what platform gets what, right?
Yes. So the DLCs are available for all platforms. Most of the bug fixes, improvements, rebalances, stuff like that, also available on all possible platforms. There are a couple of things that won't be going to the last gen platforms because of the memory issues mostly. But in general, most of you will get the same. And here is a nice list of all of that. And this is going to be a pretty big patch with all of that stuff. It's going to be around 50 gigabytes, right?
It's a chunky boy, yes, what I like to say.
Big boy.
Chunky boy, yeah. So once the patch is live, most platforms will just get an automatic update, and you will be able to update the game and just start playing it on the new patch. There's one exception though, which is a PlayStation 5, because the PS4 version that you are now playing on your PS5 with backwards compatibility is actually a different version of the game than the PS5 version, which is next gen improved.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to go to your library and download the PS5 version manually.
Yeah, and it's worth mentioning that you have to move your save from playthrough on PS4 version of the game to the PS5.
Exactly, and you can move only one, right? Like Philip, from what I...
Yeah.
What?
That's right. And
Exactly.
one more thing, we also on PS5 we support dual senses, haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, and you can try them when you are driving cars, and it's also supported in weapons when you use them.
Yeah,
So
and it's also like supported in like sex scenes, from what I remember, because
Pavel,
I implemented it.
Pavel implemented this in every sex scene personally.
No, I mean, I implemented it in Joy Toys. I implemented it in Joy Toys. Like, so, hey.
You were like the main QA for this part, right?
Main designer, QA, programmer.
You're just running around with a dildo implementing that stuff into sex scenes.
Hey, I mean,
we
you know, like,
Pavel.
I just have a lot of hobbies, you know. This is how it's called. But speaking about DualSense, there's more, right? Because there's also a speaker.
Yeah.
Also we use speaker in the gamepad on PS5.
So basically anything that is happening in this head, like getting phone calls, getting text, stuff like that, the sound will be coming out of the controller's speaker, so it's like closer to you.
Yes, exactly that.
Okay, so what now?
What now? Now I think it's time to talk about the difference in modes on next-gen platforms, right?
Why not improved crowd reactions for
that's the important
PlayStation 4?
So we have performance versus ray tracing. Our gameplay was in the performance mode, am I correct?
Yes.
So basically, you can either choose between performance when you get 60 FPS or ray tracing with the RTX enabled. So basically, whatever you feel is more important for you when you are playing the game, you can choose the correct mode to go to. Easy as that.
easy as that. But we talked about next gen, but we also have something I think important for PC players. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course.
Oh yes.
We added something like benchmark. So pretty much, if you wanna, check how your GPU, your PC will actually perform, go to main settings, then press B as benchmark, and then you'll have a section of like a few dynamic scenes where the FPS is pretty much like constantly, counted. How it's gonna be with RTX on, with RTX off, with DLSS on performance, balance, quality, whatever you prefer. Try them on, find the best one for you. Right now on the screen you can see that this this benchmark is actually recorded. It comes from NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090. It's on 2K in
70 frames
DLSS set on performance. So you can see the FPS in the top left corner. It's going to be 70, 80, something around that on this settings.
Right.
But like I mentioned, play with the settings.
Exactly, and I think that's the key always, to make the game work best. But Amelia, so that benchmark is available for both?
Yes, for all GPUs out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot.
About technical stuff, one thing more. We support AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution now.
Yes. Finally, I've got so many questions all the time about this, and I couldn't say anything because I knew that we are working on it, and I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. But now I can.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
now
it's there.
It's there.
Sorry.
It's there. It's gonna be in the game. Okay, guys, I think we are almost there. We talked about all the changes, all the DLCs, the next-gen features, how to download the patch even. But the question remaining is when to download the patch.
Now?
Yep, exactly.
So
I think we can watch it.
Yes, let's watch it.
Let's watch it then.
Night City?
What's going on?
Man, I fucking love it. I was born here, I live here, and downright refuse to die anywhere else. What the?
170 people were killed.
That's a chase.
This is M54
Listen, kid. If there's one thing I can tell you about this city, you either love it or want to burn it. No.
Oh,
middle
heavy
ground.
spoilers here, man.
Coming here is a crash course in the survival of the fittest, the greediest, the most vile, and most corrupted gonks.
See this badge? That means I can do whatever the fuck I want.
But behind the blinding lights and all of the rot, you might just discover a beauty that can only be found here. Night City is full of love, friendships, and family ties that run deeper than any cyberware eddies can buy.
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes.
The city's
Okay.
promise.
I mean, frame rate was stable in that
Not
gameplay,
everyone's
if anything. Like,
But if you want to know for sure,
nothing was
you just need
crashing.
to try it for yourself.
Love it or burn it. Experience Night City on next gen. Where is the Samurai Edition? I was a lie on 4chan. It's out now, so you can download the patch right now.
Yep.
There are no mistakes there.
Yeah, exactly.
The patch, the next gen update, patch 1.5, with all of this
And
cool
a free
stuff
trial.
that we've been talking about
Nice.
since 4
You can
p.m.
test it right now for free.
is now available for everyone on all of the platforms. So guys,
Exactly,
can-
guys. No bullshitting. Just go and download it and check it yourself. Really.
Okay, nice.
Yes, and while we're talking about checking it out yourself, as you can see, we also released a free trial for all next-gen platforms, so PlayStation 5 Series, Xbox Series
Nice.
S and
Yeah,
X.
this is
so if you still don't have the game, now is your chance to actually, go to the store per platform and download it and try it yourself.
Nice.
If you
Free trial.
if you actually are happy with Night City and if you like it.
yeah, and what's important, if you try the trial and then decide, okay, I liked it, I want to buy the game, you can actually transfer your save to the full game. So the 5 hours, they won't be wasted. You don't lose anything. It's coming back.
Okay,
You can
good.
continue playing on the same save.
Expected
Yes,
that.
it's
and
from like
I know that
technical-
like some of our players will probably prove us that you can even finish the game in
In
5
5
hours. But
You got
I mean,
5 hours?
that's fair. If you guys can do it,
That's
just
good.
go for it. Really, like, check it out yourself, try it out. Love it or burn it. Really, like, see, what Cyberpunk is.
Yes, totally. But like from like technical point of view as well, what's worth mentioning, the trial will be available for you for 30 days. Like we mentioned, 5 hours, and it's gonna be available for free. As the patch is also free for you.
Yes, right now. So
Understandable.
this is everything basically. If you want to go and download the game right now, the patch 1.5, you can just do it because it's already live. And in the meantime, if you are looking to get real into all of the changes that we that we introduced in the patch, which we
Nice.
weren't able to tell you about all of them in the stream.
Wow,
The
that is
patch
a
notes are
lot.
now available on
man.
cyberpunk.net, so you can go and read them all.
Yeah,
That
but,
being
but
said-
secret Pavel's changes you have to find by
You have
yourself.
to find yourself. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That being said, like during this stream, we have mostly focused on like improvements and add-ons and like new stuff or things that you guys have requested or like some bigger bugs, let's say. But there was actually ton of bug fix that lots of departments have been working on for past months. And that is nowhere to be found on the patch notes. You won't find it there. You will actually only experience it in the game. We didn't want to like stuff the patch notes with like thousands of entries because that was pointless. We only focused on the most important
I like that.
things for you. So really the only way to experience that is to get the free trial or really boot the game and check it out.
Check
Yeah,
it out.
yeah. So I think our job here is done. You guys just go, download the patch, check out the patch notes, and enjoy Night City. Hope you're gonna love it.
Have fun, everyone, and I'll see you around.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope we'll see each other in Night City.
All right.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
All
Bye,
right.
everyone.
All right. Oh boy. All right. I can finally speak now. I didn't want to speak during the stream because that would be kind of annoying. So, all right. Stop spamming. All right. I'm just gonna. What is? Yeah. Let me just do this. Let me just. Boom. Timeout. There we go. Now. All right. I have to. Oh man, that was a little bit too much to take in. But let's go. So first off, apartments. That's nice. Upgrading apartments. That's nice. Especially doing stuff within the apartment, like, you know, drinking, playing guitar and stuff. I like that. I wish that's also maybe enabled out in the streets, because I would love to do all of those animations out on the streets while I watch people walk by. When it comes to police system, I haven't seen any changes there, because on the mini-map, when the police was actually chasing them, the like, little spot just appeared. So it's still pretty much on that. Now, cars and everything else looks much better. Let me just, let's quickly go through patch notes. I'm just gonna disable this for a quick second. Let's go to the patch notes. All right. So what does everyone think about this? 43 gigabytes update. Damn. No patch for PlayStation 4 yet. I don't know, like, we're gonna look at it right now, but I wish that we had why isn't there a crowd like change for PlayStation 4 though? They don't have like reactive crowds that next gen version and PC actually has. So do you have to keep the I don't know, like, you can check it right now. Let me just go into their website. I'm gonna show you this in a second. Just give me a quick second. The website is new. Let me just show you this. All right, so the website is new. Free additional content, curious about the game. Let me just go back to, okay, that's their commitment to quality. Is this it? All right. Can we open this bad boy? Can we open this bad boy? All right, so patch 1.5 quick platform overview. So PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S get pretty much everything. Xbox Series S doesn't get a ray traced local shadows, and obviously the DualSense controller features obviously not available on Xbox. I wish it was available on PC, but it is what it is. Now, various visual quality improvements, you know, it's not PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Ray traced local shadows, obviously not for that, but you know, improved crowd reactions. Why is this not available on next gen? Maybe maybe streaming too difficult for it. Maybe it requires extra resources to do that. I don't know. I'm not a dev. Okay. So ray tracing mode, performance mode. So you got 60 frame rate with dynamic 4K scaling, provides photorealistic shadow and reflection rendering, as well as gameplay 30 frames in dynamic 4K scaling. Okay. New apartments, appearance customization, Wilson, so two new weapons, as I said. Now the combat AI. Multiple fixed improvements to NPC melee and range combat AI and reactions, including taking cover, positioning, reloading, equipping weapons, dodging, blocking, and many other things. I like that they added NPCs who have weapons, because it's only logical to have NPCs who have weapons in Cyberpunk. So that's good. That's gonna like make the crowd a little bit more intense. Yeah, aggressive crowd behavior, I like that. Drive model, alright. Burnout mode, hold gas plus brake to engage, steer to rotate. Alright, that's gonna be fun to try out. We're gonna be trying out all of these things. Okay, balance to the, okay, the rest of it I'll go through this like in my video, but there is a lot. There is definitely a lot. Discounted support for NVIDIA 700 series graphic cards. So, due to the support for graphics drivers, we've decided to change the minimum system requirements for NVIDIA graphics cards to GTX 970. Okay. So they're not testing the game on basically anything else, like the minimum is GTX 970, alright. On PS4, a patch is called 151. It could be like a patch and hotfix at the same time. Let's see what people are saying. 96 gigs on Epic Games? Wait, is that a full game or are you downloading the patch? So it's 63 gigs on consoles. NPCs still go back and forth. Actually, that's what I noticed. But I also noticed like the crowd does more animations. And also what the crowd was doing is actually like attacking the player, which is nice. But we'll see. Like obviously, I'm gonna make a review on this tomorrow. We're gonna have like I don't think it's not like I won't make a video today on this, I think. But tomorrow, like, cause it's gonna take me a longer time to test everything. But tomorrow I'll have like a full review of this patch 1.5, and then we're gonna play throughout the game, stream it, and see what's what. My most important thing is that the frame rate is now a lot better when it comes to next gen. But I'm very interested. Let me know when you start playing on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. How does it play out? Because I'm very interested to like see like how many changes came to like PlayStation 4 when it comes to frame rate and stability, because that's important. 43 gigs on PC. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh my god. Water interactions, ripples and splash. Oh nice, they added, yeah, there's a lot of small changes here that we're gonna be going through. Yeah, improved crowd reactions, pad finding and despawning. Hopefully. Because that despawning was just terrible in my opinion. It was, wow. The easy game mode difficulty is now moderately more challenging. Alright. And also, like now when you log in, you'll have all of your points reset in your skills. So you basically have to like reload those skills again. Yeah, it's a next gen update. Yeah. So good, they released everything in this one. So one of the things I wish they added is an apartment out in the Badlands. Like it would be kind of cool to have a little shack out in the Badlands for people who really want to go in that nomad lifestyle. So that's one thing that I think is missing from the apartments. Just the outside apartment with a garage, maybe a little house or something. That would be cool to have like outside of the city. Netrunner combat is now balanced more, as we can see from that. And the Silverhand, you know, who's available in photo mode, but that's, you know, that's not for everyone. Like the thing is, I don't think like I was going in my apartment 5 times through my playthrough. Like there was no need, but now it's like obviously you got stuff to do. Is this update even worth it? Like, well, it's definitely added more things. Of course, like people were expecting like third-person perspective. I told you that's not happening. That's not like, no. It would be cool. I would love it, but no. Let me see the prices. So Watson is 5,000. This is 15,000 for Westbrook. The Glen is 40,000 and Corpo Plaza is 55,000. Yeah, we're gonna buy all of this. For 10,000 for customization. Okay. Yeah, so we got 4 new weapon scopes. The Kangtao Yue long scope, Tsunami Gaki sniper scope, Arasaka Kangetsuku short scope, and Handyman short scope. And new types of weapon attachments, muzzle brake, 10 new muzzle brakes, 5 for handguns, Babaroga, 5 for assault rifles and submachine guns, and yeah, okay, fine. But I'm very interested in the drive model, so I'm probably gonna go and download this patch right now. There's 3,000 people watching. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. This is absolutely insane. 500 gigs on my Game Boy. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Well, honestly, my opinion is this was good. I wish some more changes come with the police systems and just overall maybe a little bit more in the city when it comes to activities, but we'll see once I enter the game. They maybe added those activities. I wish for actually proper police system, but at least they added the ability to like customize stuff or buy new apartments, which honestly didn't have anywhere to spend money before except for like clothing and weapons, and that's about it. Maybe cyberware. Thanks for keeping keeping us company. No, thank you for coming. Like, thank you for coming. No new about expansion. No, you're not going to hear anything about the expansion until the end of the year, honestly, in my opinion. You won't. You just simply won't. It's too early. Are they underselling the way they did a 2 jacket DLC? Well. Yeah, honestly, I wish that the New Game Plus was actually included in this. There is a lot of people who have finished the game already, and having a New Game Plus would just be a huge plus. Because you get to experience the game again with all of these new additions, but you also maintain your level. I wish there was New Game Plus, yeah, definitely. I wish there was New Game Plus, yeah. Yeah, the chat was actually wild. I'm sorry, mods. I'm sorry, I don't have dedicated mods, so it's always difficult. I assume this game will run 60 frames, Xbox Series X. Well, yeah, you can see right here. Like, they were running a Series S in 30 frames and X was in 60. That's what I was able to see. I wish they added DualSense controller features for PC, but Sony probably doesn't allow that, and I don't know, it would be cool to have it, but especially for PlayStation 5, you get all of that cool stuff, because this thing is actually quite amazing. Like, I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. 30-minute gameplay on Cyberpunk official channel, yeah. The price dropped to $24.99, really? Yeah, this patch is definitely the best one so far. It offers the most changes in my opinion. It adds a lot of things that people have been asking for, especially when it comes to customization. I hope somehow car customization is added in the future. I don't know if it will, but yeah. They also rebalanced perks, which I think is great, because honestly there was a lot of perks and just abilities which were straight up broken and they were not functioning, so you were not really able to play your character differently. You kind of always end up playing the same character, you know, assault rifle, pistol, net running. So right now with these things I think you can focus more on just being a certain type of character. Yeah, PlayStation 5 controllers is great. It's really nice. It's really nice in hand. Yeah, we'll see. I'm probably expecting a few hot fixes, but you know, so far they're going in the right way. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Like, that's why I said keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed. I'm not. Like, they gave me what I wanted. I wish there was, as I said, better wanted system. I wish that they added a house outside in the Badlands you can buy, and yeah. And it's gonna be interesting to see like how it runs. I'm gonna be also testing this on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Yeah. So you'll tell me how it runs, because I'll be making a video on that. Love your work, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. 30 euros on GOG, so half off. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't think we've seen police chases. There was this like one vehicle which started following V in this playthrough they were doing, so I'm not sure if this vehicle is actually just one time or are we actually gonna get chases this time. And we've noticed more people. Like, there were more people out on the streets than they were before. At least what I noticed from like console ones. Yeah, we got chases, just not the police ones. It seems so. We'll see though. I'll have to test out the patch myself. Where's the DLC? I think that's probably included straight into the patch, which was kind of a... I don't know. Well, thanks for... That was a great stream, thank you. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. I tried to be as quiet as I could during the stream. Yeah, so basically every single DLC that CDPR does is gonna be a small piece of content. It's never going to be big. That was the case with The Witcher. Expansions though, they're a different story. We'll see though, we'll see. New Game Plus got new outfits as well. Yes, you were actually able to in The Witcher upgrade your Witcher gear to like above legendary, and I don't remember the exact like names, but yeah, you were able to upgrade your equipment even more in New Game Plus. Someone to see my sleep, play in bed or sit in a chair and furniture. There was actually like an ability to sit on furniture. There was that. Yeah, so they lowered the price. They gave you an ability to play for free, which I really recommend everyone to go and just see for yourself, because it's the best way they could have done it, because now you can actually test the game for yourself. I don't see patch 1.5 being available right now. It started downloading on my end. So the patch is downloading right now on Steam in the background. When will the physical next gen release? I don't know. With knives, katanas? Yeah, you don't have those many like takedowns. You got one where you jump and that's about it. I don't get a little bit like the knife thing. Like you use one knife and it's like it kind of respawns in your hand. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, but at the same time, I think buying knives would be kind of a pain. So at least like if you pick it up, it actually like yeah. I mean, for as long as they keep adding stuff, yeah. Right now, they're on a good path. We'll see what happens next, you know. A lot of people feel disappointed, but yeah, I mean, that's why you just keep your expectations low. And when it comes to multiplayer, yeah, people have been talking about that. Of course, we're not going to see multiplayer yet. I'm sure they have that planned for the future, but you know, it's not happening anytime soon. And they also simulate ABS. Okay. Clutch simulation added. Good. Engine simulation improved. Let's see. I'm really interested to see like how it does. But yeah, like having the throwing knives is actually quite cool. Yeah, I mean, knives are not boomerangs really, so it I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but it's a cool ability though. Not gonna lie, it's a cool thing. Especially like if you can get like different sort of knives and just do that. Yeah, so when it comes to mods now, RIP, first of all, because all of those mods are going to be rendered useless unless and until the mod creators actually update those mods. That's why I didn't want to make a mod video yet. I will make it soon. But you'll have to like wait. So if you're running any mods right now, delete the mod folder or just, you know, cut it out to your desktop so it doesn't like interfere with your game right now, because most of them are going to be broken. MP was scrapped. Yeah, one version of MP was scrapped, but MP as an MP, like multiplayer, is not scrapped. Like an idea. They just basically, like, as far as I heard, they removed like some of the ideas they had. That was known like since the game came out, that they basically like stopped working or whatever they had plans for multiplayer because they hired how was that guy, Tangelo, to work on that, to be a creative director. But then I think he got a new position, so maybe in the future. I mean, that's their goal. Like, who wouldn't like to go into multiplayer? That's where the money lies at the end of the day. I know. Can you buy properties now? Yes, you can buy houses now, different apartments. I have four apartments in total, and you can customize each apartment. How do I upgrade to PlayStation 5? Just, I guess, insert your disc and download. You're probably going to have like 2 versions of the game. So just see, once you put in the disc in your PlayStation 5, see like if it says like PlayStation 5, so because it could be like separated. Yeah, this patch is not only for PlayStation. Let me just go back for people who haven't seen it. So this is the platform overview. So PlayStation 4 and Xbox One don't get the ray trace local shadows, which makes sense. You cannot have ray tracing on that. Various visual quality improvements. I don't know. I mean, they probably worded this differently. People will see once they go inside of the game. Improved crowd reactions is not available on last gen, and of course DualSense, but that's just PlayStation thing. And everything else was here was previously added. So this is what the patch brings. It's not for free. I mean, if you have the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version, it's gonna be free for you. But you can also do a free trial, or I guess buy the next gen version. But if you can get like a cheap PlayStation 4 or Xbox One version of the game, like used, I always recommend that, because you can buy it for like $10 and then upgrade for free, obviously. If you want to really save money, like I recommend just buying a used like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version of the game, and that you just get it for free. Best way to save money, in my opinion, so you do you. Walk animations are on PC now. Yeah, finally. They forgot DualSense on PC. Yeah, I wish that was available. But I'm gonna try it on PlayStation later. Damn, Backler, thank you for coverage today. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much for watching. The update is available right now. You can download it right now. The update, the patch, everything. How long is the trial? 5 hours. The trial is 5 hours. Yeah, you need to, like, obviously you need to have like the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One version if you want to have a free upgrade for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. But I don't know the prices. Like here it's much more cheaper to buy like the last gen version of the game and just get the free upgrade because it's like 10 bucks, 15 bucks, yeah. No New Game Plus so far. New Game Plus has not been added so far, which kind of is sucky. I really wish that was added. Trial of what? Of the game. You have a free trial for the game right now. If you don't own Cyberpunk, you can download a free trial and you can check it out. Is there another live? No. This live is done. Mouse and keyboard with vibrations, haptic feedback. I wouldn't like that. That would suck. Is the update available on Epic Store? I mean, yeah, every single store that has Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's a big update. It's 40 something gigs. What is New Game Plus? Basically, once you finish the game, you can play the game again, but you keep your stats, you keep your abilities, you keep the weapons, and you just get better weapons and more levels and, you know, just more stats. It's like you're playing the game again, but, you know, you keep some of the things. No transmog? Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was transmog, that would be cool. It's free trial on Xbox One? I mean, it should be maybe. I don't know if the free trial is only on next gen, but check it out in the store, because I don't have Xbox here. So now you can have more apartments? Yes, 4 apartments you can buy. Update done. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna be going now to check out all of this. Thank you so much everyone for joining. This was absolutely insane. I didn't expect so many people to join. So tomorrow I will have a review of patch 1.5 next gen. Then day after tomorrow I'm gonna stream the game so we can check out all of those things together and just look at the patch itself like live and see how it reacts to everything. I'm gonna stress test this game a lot. And then I have some other videos planned, but we're gonna keep that as a mystery for now. Possible followers in combat? I don't know if we had followers. I think they would say that. What about more people, more crowds in streets? I think I saw more people. I mean, but at the end of the day, like, you'll see for yourself, and I'll test it out as well. I will live stream Cyberpunk. We're gonna try to break this game. I'm gonna be going through the patch. We're gonna be, yeah. Thank you, yeah, thank you everyone for coming. There is 2,000 people here. I'm kind of getting anxiety from all of this, and yeah. We'll see everyone soon. It's gonna be great, and I'll go through everything, give you my honest opinion about it, and we'll see. And you can also give me your opinions later on. Yeah, but the actual like console is 30 frames. Yeah, the mods will benefit a lot from these changes because the mods rely actually on the base game being as stable as possible, so they can add more things on top of that. So I'm sure that the modding community is going to appreciate that, but the modding community is mostly going to appreciate the proper modding tools which were promised, so hopefully they happen. CDPR hired some others, so we'll see. We'll see. No, we'll play. I'll play live, don't worry. Yeah. Alright, thank you everyone for coming again. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter and Discord. You can join Discord right now to continue the discussion there. And I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll do a video later today, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Yeah. Man and Mail. Okay. Chat can be weird sometimes. Where is the demo? In the store. Yeah, we have CyberEngine tweaks. Yeah. Those tools are great. Those tools are great because most mods will run off of the CyberEngine tweaks. Yeah. All right. Bye everyone. I will see you very soon with another video, and we're gonna be doing this. So yeah. See you everyone. Bye bye.